Yo, beast mode, I go beast mode. Left, right, hook, then I reload. Speed until it E, breathe slow. Connect every uppercut, clean blows.
It's Chris Waddams, Southpaw Jab with Poochi. 101.
101, yeah.
101.
101 not out.
And out.
not out. Not out, Alistair Cook style.
Yeah, so you're fighting a fellow rifleman.
Yeah.
That was
yeah, it was.
Is that the first time you fought a serviceman?
I think so, yeah. No, I fought a boxed a fellow serviceman, but not the same regiment.
Not the same
Ryan Thomas was PWRR, and I think there's someone else as well. I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, but yeah, one or two servicemen, but same regiment, different battalion, same regiment. So it was good to see a few old faces out there. A few people I was through basic training with, which was over 10 years ago. Yeah, so like I haven't seen a few of them since then really. So yeah, it's good.
Back when you didn't have the moustache.
Yeah, I had hair, clean shaven, 6-pack. Those are the days. I could run a mile and a half in 8 minutes. Fat chance of that now. Literally fat chance.
So we'll go back a fight.
Yeah.
To your 100th.
Yeah.
You were the home fighter.
Yeah.
And you put on Facebook, fuck that.
Yeah. Mate, it's such a nightmare. Such a nightmare, because like, I've got to be careful what I say here, but like everyone's quick to message you and say, oh good luck, I want to be there. But then when it comes to getting the cash or like sorting out the bus, I needed a 70-seater initially, ended up with about 35 people on there. It's just like people dropping like flies left, right and centre. It just wasn't an enjoyable month. Like January was a long enough month anyway, let alone with the headache of tickets and a bus. But I got it done in the end, and the night went smoothly. The fans were brilliant. It was great to have a home support.
Wasn't he singing The Referee's Your Brother at one point?
Yeah, Kev Parker. I've got no hair as well. Kev Parker also has no hair. So the fans were singing The Referee's Your Brother. The referee's your brother. They were singing that like during the, I think it was second round. I just turned around to Kev and started laughing. He was like, concentrate on what you're doing. Sorry, ref. Yeah.
What's next? I mean, you're obviously going to be keeping busy.
Yep.
Have you got a mindset? Have you got a target of how many fights you're in?
I always said anything over 100 would be a bonus, and I've obviously done that now. So, like I did feel a bit flat the following days after the 100th fight. I felt a little bit empty. I had such a goal for so long. To be a Centurion Journeyman, it just, as soon as I did it, I was high as a kite until I got home on the Sunday. Got back on the Sunday and I was a bit like, oh bugger, I've done it now, what do I do? And then sort of had a word with Rich and a little chat, and just decided just to stay motivated, because I'm in pretty good shape at the moment. So I just thought I'd just try and stay motivated, stay in the gym, tick over, and then just keep the phone ringing. So I was go back to doing what I was doing.
Phone been ringing a lot?
Yeah, booked up now to the end of March, and a few in April in Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few in April, so then towards the end of May, I have to start toning it down a bit, because stag do seasons. I'm off on about 5 or 6 stag do's throughout the summer, so by the end of May, when my medicals are due.
Get enough fights in so you can pay for all the stag.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Yeah, that's Rich's job. Let's get Rich in it. Get Rich in.
Yeah, Rich, come and sit in. So what way? You said you had a bit of a mishap in the corner tonight.
Yeah, my tash. But the towel, Rich was like wiping my face, because obviously I bled a little bit. So he was wiping my face down. I was like, oh, what's that? Something's falling off the towel.
He started choking.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What are you doing? And then I was like, oh, don't know. Must have something I thought like a bit of cotton or a bit of fluff had come off the towel. Done it again, and the same thing happened. So it must have been it was a bit of tash hair hanging down over my mouth. And I breathed in, and made me gag. And I had to fly it across the ring, because it spit like it weren't there.
Pretty standard. We have quite an entertaining corner.
You're coming out dancing to your opponents.
Your opponent's walking into the ring serious.
Trying to be serious.
You can't not dance to Will Griggs on Fire though, can you? But Rich has alluded to, we don't take it too seriously in the corner. We have a bit of a laugh, have a bit of a chat. What was it, Camden Central them years ago, when you went, come back to the corner and sit down quick. Enzo Nacanelli's just knocked out Roy Jones Jr.
Oh yeah. I was like, what? There was a couple of guys ringside, they were like reporting, like doing what you do as well, filming it, and they had a stream on as well, Roy Jones or whatever. They were like, just before the end of the round, like, oh my God, he's done him. I'm like, what's going on? Enzo McRae's just knocked out Roy Jones Jr.
So we're sat there talking about Roy Jones and Enzo McRae.
He's sat there like, really? Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, uppercut.
He's like, corners, 10 seconds, shit. But we do. We take things seriously. When the fight's hard, obviously, I go into like serious mode, right, we need to do this, that and the other, but a lot of the times, you know, like tonight and that, it's just like, we've done it so many times together now.
He knows me, knows when I'm feeling safe, and you see when I feel flustered or something, then
I always know. That's the good thing, where, you know, you do get fighters there, chop and change coaches a lot, and maybe there's things behind the scenes, this, that and the other, but yet as a coach or as a manager, you need to be with the fighter for a long period of time, because you need to get to know them. I know him inside out. When he's in the ring, I know when he's uncomfortable or when he's feeling too comfortable. Like most other coaches, if he's dropping his hands and he's messing around a little bit, they might be going mad. No, don't do that. I know he's really sound uncomfortable at that point. But then, you know, I can just see little things every now and again and think, shit, that one hurt. You know, just stay away from his right hand or left or whatever one may have caught. And then they kind of like, they get a little bit, I'm going to go for this. Yeah. We've done it so many times, dude. Debut lads, Mikey tonight, he boxed brilliantly tonight. Actually thought,
he did, to be fair,
as his debut, thought he was going to come out as most debutants do, just throwing everything kitchen sink, trying to knock him out. I mean, we had a lad just before Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he'd already fought him once before.
Yeah.
And he came out first round and he threw everything at him. And I'm even in the corner saying, you better slow that down, son, because you will not last 4 rounds, I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
And obviously he's not listening, but he's trying to do it. Yeah, he blew out.
Second round.
So towards the end of the second round, third round he's put him on it, fourth round he caught him some peachy shots.
Yeah,
he's just
like, over. I was looking up to get a draw, really.
Yeah, very true. And that's the thing with a lot of these lads, even if they've had like 2 or 3 fights, you know, if they're an absolute monster animal, I probably wouldn't take the fight anyway. But when you look at it, like, just be sensible. You're in with a guy that's had 100 professional fights. It's only ever been stopped by very, very good lads when you have a look, and those lads have gone on like Sam Aggington, etc. You know, Darryl Williams. Yeah, the guys that have gone on to be names. You know, so what these novice pros really need to do, learn off of him. Box him, try things, learn this, that, and the other. You come out swinging. He's only got a catcher, and you know, although when you look at it, he does bang. He had a chin tonight as well.
Yeah, he did, to be fair.
He had a chin tonight.
Yeah, left hooks. That's one of my best shots. It's one of my best shots.
Clean. He had a chin, but you know, I think we had a big run up to Christmas of about 8 fights, didn't we? I'm sure about 6 out of those 8 fights, and either the third or fourth round, he rocked them to their boots.
Yeah.
You know, I had one coach here turn around and said, because he rocked this lad to the boots, he went, I nearly threw his towel in. Right in the fourth round, he said, my guy was gone. But that's the thing, you know, that's the thing. With lads that are on the road, they can all fight, especially when they've had like numerous fights. Kevin McCauley's, you know, Christian Lake when he's still fighting, etc. These boys, they've had numerous fights, they've seen it all, you know. So none of them, you know. But Mickey came out tonight, and I thought he boxed really well. He did. He had a big crowd, you know. He's another serviceman, so you're thinking he's going to be in there, right? I'm going to have it.
Trying to prove a point.
Yeah, try and prove it. But he didn't. He boxed sensibly, and they had a great tear up tonight between them. It was a really good fight, which is
very good.
Had to be after waiting 12 hours for it.
Got it at 2:45.
2:45
on second, 6:30. Yeah, we'll be home by 10 o'clock. Beautiful. Text him.
Text
him at 1. Exactly. And now we've got moved to the very last fight. You're like, oh man, this is hell. But we've done well recently. We've had loads where we've been like first or second because we travel a lot. So probably our turn to be last. But next week.
Back to what you said about having fun.
Yeah.
Is that important for being a journeyman?
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you take it too seriously, you'll get bogged down and stuff. Do you feel like you have to make it fun to be able to?
I think so, yeah. Not me personally, that's my personality. Is everything's a bit tongue-in-cheek. Like, even day to day, like, it's tongue-in-cheek. But we worked with a couple of other journeymen, and, well, I say journeymen, they didn't really make it as any journeyman or a prospect. Yeah. But, like, they get really disheartened after a loss. It's just like, you probably weren't going to win anyway. Even if you knocked them out, you'd probably like
get disqualified.
You get disqualified. Yeah. you win 2 rounds. You win 2 rounds out of the 4. You'll lose it by a point. So just learn the game, understand the game, and then you'll flourish in it. And that's what I did. I did it very early on. I was 3 fights in, and I decided what am I selling tickets for, running around? And then I didn't get a fair crack at the whip at a few fights when I fought on the roads, and I thought, why am I even trying to win half these fights? I might as well just pick my fights, have a go, save some energy, and then, yeah. And then
stay safe.
Stay safe, yeah.
You know,
the more punches you throw, the more open you are, and then the more you're going to get hit. So, yeah, answer the question, it's that fun, everything's tongue-in-cheek.
And we do have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
a lot of fun. On the way to the venue, the journey to the venue, afterwards, during, you know, we have a lot of fun. We're very, very relaxed. And to be fair, even like on the 100th fight, we made sure we were in the away dressing room.
Yeah, didn't want to
go.
The
home dressing room is so stressful. Everybody's like on edge and all stressed. And like, just chill out.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Just chill, you know. And then we come into the away dressing, and it's just the best dressing room ever. No matter where you are, it is the best. And all the lads, we know almost everybody. Everybody's got the same mentality. They're very, very chilled. They're here to do the job. They've seen it. But I think, you know, it's great. It's a great atmosphere.
It's a bit of a community. Boxing's a community in itself, but the away corner, it's a separate community, and it's like it's quite tight knit.
Yeah, it's very tight. And we all, as coaches now, we help each other all the time. You know, I've handed up tonight. You know, I stepped in to work with Sam Omedy tonight. You know, we just have good fun. And if we didn't, I think we'd all give up, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing it.
You just ain't going to do it if it gets too serious and too like.
Yeah. Although I did in the week I had a bit of frustration where I'm quite friendly with a bloke called Jody Cohn. His name is, works on Mayweather Boxing Channel. I don't know if you guys know.
I saw the video.
Yeah. And like Americans don't have the same sort of community over here, boxing like a Journeyman. And the video was a bit like. I was a bit disappointed, a bit frustrated at it because it was supposed to, because Jody's a good friend of mine, and it was meant to be like a congratulations on your 100th fight, and they went round the Mayweather gym and it was just like, who the hell's this? 91 losses, who is this guy? And it felt a bit disrespectful, but then there was a few people like Dewey Cooper and Jody herself, and there's a couple of other people around the gym, in the Mayweather gym, which were like quite respectful, but for the most part it was quite a bit ridicule, wasn't it?
It was a little bit. It's a shame because I've been in America a lot, and no real disrespect to anybody that gets in the ring, obviously, but the standard of the guys on the road, the journeymen in America, do you know what? It's awful. If they had more people like Pooch out there, then these guys that rack up like 16 wins, 15 knockouts, they would not be having those kind of records because they get in people that have very little experience.
They don't have a small ball scene in America.
No,
they don't really.
And if they do, it's in like the Middle Eastern towns, isn't it? Like Utah and Virginia.
And it's where it's the disappointment because it gets like you are literally for your first 10 fights at least are fed bums.
Yeah.
Pad your record, you're knocking everybody out.
I saw one video. First belt when you got out of the ring. What good's that to anyone?
Yeah, it's a completely different scene, and it's a shame that they should respect the scene because we're a small country, and you know, as a country as a whole, we produce some of the best fighters in the world. Yeah. And we haven't got the population of some of these huge countries.
Without people like myself, those people aren't learning and like people like Anthony Joshua, even like obviously he didn't fight too many journeymen, but when he did, there was tough people like Dorian Darch and stuff like that. Yeah. So which were designed to give him rounds, obviously didn't. Obviously he was different class, isn't he? But still, if he was fighting like people like Wilder as a prime example, he's had 40 fights and probably. When he had 22 fights, he was fighting literally no ones, which wouldn't even put up probably even our cruiserweights and like everybody's probably been knocking them out. So,
but it's just a game. It's different wherever you go. But you know, exposure on Mayweather TV, that ain't bad.
That's not bad. Any publicity is good publicity. Especially from Southport Jab.
Well, we were wondering whether you're going to wear the top we gave her.
Yeah. I don't want to see it's a bit small actually. It's shrunken all. and that's genuine because I've lost weight.
And he's lost weight. Tonight's the first time he almost
give me a bigger one, I'll start wearing it into the ring. Because it literally comes up to about my belly button now.
Yeah, these ones are shorter.
Yeah.
I think you should wear them.
I will. Give me a long one.
That'd be like cut the sleeves off.
Yeah, like
an 80s style.
Like your Ben used to wear.
Yeah. You look like you could be on one of those late night adverts.
I could be actually. Stranger things have happened.
Well, Poochi, we'll let you get yourself sorted.
Cheers, lads.
Well done on 101.
Pleasure.
We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, Sam. Cheers, lads.
Thank you.
Yo, beast mode, I go beast mode. Left, right hook, then I reload. Speed until it breathe slow. Connect every uppercut, clean blow.